Newcastle 2, Chelsea 2, and yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, if I'm gonna be completely honest, it's a fair result. You know what I'm saying? As angry as I am about the first half performance, it's a fair result because we were bad in the first half and they were bad in the second half and we were better in the second half. So like 45-minute performances again. Do you know what I'm saying? 45-minute performances again. But before I start getting into it, make sure you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel as well. We're 87 subscribers away from 1K. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, show some support by subscribing and liking, and let me know your thoughts about the game in the comments below. So let's get into it. We started so poor, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, let me get back to the lineup. See, I'm so angry inside that I'm skipping forward too much. Yeah, let's start with the lineup. Lineup comes out. I think no one really complained about the lineup itself. Enzo Fernandez got dropped. Gittins got taken out of the squad for Buonanotte, which a lot of people are like, well, he deserves it. Buonanotte had a good performance. He should be in. But when we were going through the game, no one said bring on Buonanotte. But at some point, people were begging to bring on Gittins. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm still right on that one. I guess I'm still right on that one. We'll talk on 49. Sanchez in goal. The usual back four, with Cucurella, Chalobah, Fofana, and Gusto on the right back. Reece James and Caicedo in the pivot. Palmer in the 10. Net on the right. 49 on the left. And João Pedro up front. First half, we couldn't hack their physicality. We couldn't string any couple passes together. We kept giving the ball away. Do you know what I'm saying? And what did we do? We conceded early. You don't concede early at St. James's Park because this is where the game just turns on you. You know what I'm saying? It was a bit quiet in the beginning. It didn't sound like they were really there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fans weren't really there. Boom, cross into the box. Gusto can't, like, Fofana runs out. Tries to do, I don't know what he tries to do. Did we lose the ball from there? The ball goes over to, they cross the ball into, Gordon. Gordon manages to kind of kick it out. Good save by manages to kind of get it towards goal. Good save by Sanchez, and then they just go straight towards Walter Marder, who manages to get his first goal again for the game. Yeah, and I'm saying first goal in the game. And you just think, why is Gusto not tracking his man? He had a stinker, bro. Gusto had a stinker, had a yellow card. Was falling on the floor here and there, arguing. He was borderline, could have got a red at some point. You know what I'm saying? If he kept doing what he was doing, he was already on a yellow. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players that got yellow cards this game. Do you know what I'm saying? 5. And they only got 2. Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably me not counting the people on the bit. 6. And the manager, 7. You know? It doesn't make sense. But like I said, that's Votomarda's first goal. Scored it. I think we conceded that in what, like, the 4th minute. That was so early. Then we didn't do nothing again. Kept losing the ball. No shots on target. 20 minutes into the game. Gordon cuts in, crosses the ball into the box. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, Votomarda just about stays on side. I think Caicedo's left foot kept him on. 2-0. At that point, we thought, yo, if you concede one more, that's definitely game gone. Definitely. Do you know what I'm saying? But we didn't look like we could win at all. That was so bad. The first performance, and I've been saying it throughout the season, 45 minutes doesn't save you. You can't just perform for 45 minutes. Games are 90 minutes for a reason. So first half, do you know what I'm saying? At that point, who was it? And I think that Sanchez got a yellow at the 70th minute. Garnacho got one on the 27th minute. Half time, Gusto manages to get himself a yellow as well. Second half, we started really well. And we just started to find the gaps. We already started seeing Enzo Fernandez running up and down the pitch. You knew he was warming up. He was going to come on. And look, even if I talk about the first half, why is Palmer on the left-hand spaces again? Why? We know you can do better on the right-hand side. Like, why is it always on the left? Okay, maybe even if you bring on Enzo Fernandez, play him next to 49 and then let Palmer be more on the right-hand side. Do you know what I'm saying? But all the decision-making, all the whatever people think this kid got on the left hand side, he can't do any of it. When today we've seen it again. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, people are saying, why is he looking at his laces when he's running? I said that. I said he was going to do that. I've been telling you, man, that's what he's on, but it is what it is. Now, moving on from that, do you know what I mean? We managed to get a free kick. What a free kick by Reece James. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they put Bruno Guimaraes, the shortest guy, at the edge of the corner, the wall. Do you know what I mean? So that was one of them. And then, what is it? After the free kicks, when he decided to take Gusto off and bring Fernandes on, he didn't really look that good either, bro. Rusty here, rusty there. But to be fair though, a bit later on from that, you had the João Pedro goal as well. Before, and then I think even within that second half, if I remember correctly, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that shot, that chance from Watermada as well, that was, he could have made it 3, if I'm not mistaken. Do you know what I'm saying? And he missed that. Second half, those Barnes when that had an opportunity. Alanga had an opportunity. Shaw had an opportunity where he just kicked it out of the stadium. Do you know what I'm saying? But João Pedro manages to hold the ball up. Good cross from Sanchez. And we did the first half, just clear it out. Pass goalkeeper, clear it out. We couldn't really hack what they were doing. But second half, we found more space. Started bopping the ball about. On the right-hand side, it was a bit more, let's pass it as much as we can kind of thing. On the left-hand side, it's like, okay, let's ignore everyone and just run, lose the ball constantly. And at that point, João Pedro holds the ball up, kind of holds it up and kind of flicks it with his head over Shaw. I think it was Shaw, if I'm not mistaken, but he manages to go through on goal, scores the goal. 2-2, 66 minutes. You're thinking, you know what, we've got 34 minutes now to the end of the game, excluding extra time. Go there and get the result. You know what I'm saying? Go and get the result. You know what I'm saying? Now we started to believe a little bit more, but because our performance second half was actually good. Do you know what I'm saying? Bar a couple of players, but that 49, we need to talk on 49 today. When I said I won't back the signing, and I spoke about this in my pre-match conference reaction last night. People said, the chat weren't really like onto me, but everyone else, when I go on other panels and that, but it's not his fault. Why are you always picking on him for? Why? I blame the manager today. Yeah, I blame him not just for the first half setup. I think maybe it's just because of how intense they were playing in that first half that we couldn't really hack what was going on and we couldn't really establish our game onto them. But brother, that second half was way better. It's just decision making in the final third from this left winger, bro. They kept passing it to him when they could have gone through the middle or more on Pedro Neto's side. And every time they gave it to him, he either shot from places he shouldn't be shooting, weak shot, not crossing, looking down on his feet when he's crossing the ball. You don't even know. He just crosses it into the area. He don't even know where the players are. You ain't even looked up before to see where the players are to actually pass it towards them. All he did was just cross it to say you've crossed it and not shot. And then one time he has one and Enzo Fernandez hits it. It's saved by the goalkeeper. But like, he already had the player on him. There was a few like people moaning about the Chalobah shoulder barge on whoever it was, Gordon or something. Bro, keep moaning, man. I even seen a Chelsea fan on YouTube, on Instagram moaning about it. What is going on with VAR? He shoulder barged him. He put his body ahead of him and he also made sure to shoulder barge him. You've seen it from the footage up front. Stop telling me about no side footage from behind and all that. Like, bro, and I even seen some Chelsea fans moaning about the offside. Bro, the goal wasn't onside. Like, the Votamada goal was onside. You saw his feet being off. Like, they showed you where the feet are. They showed you where the chest is. Or wherever it was that they would done. He's onside. There's no more point moaning about it. We've been poor. Do you know what I'm saying? We've been poor. And the manager should have kept Gittins on the bench. We don't have other options. I don't care about Buonanotte, bro. You know, like today, if we had Gittins, you could have brought him on and maybe he could have done something. I'm not saying he's the greatest winger. I'm not saying he's my saviour. I'm not saying any of that. But he might be able to shoot better in that decision that he makes. But when it comes to crossing into the box, he's a better crosser. He's a better, like slightly better decision maker than Garnacho. Garnacho just snatches at everything. And I told you guys, I don't back players with no ability. No footballing ability. You can keep calling me as a aesthetic merchant or technique merchant, bro. At least if you got the techniques and the basis, I know that you can build on that from that. He ain't got that. He got the name without the technique, without the ability, and you guys are seeing it. He just got the confidence. The confidence of getting him through games and the volume. Give him 10 chances. Give him 50 chances. Yeah, 2 of them might go in, but what's the ratio? Look at the crosses he messed up today. João Pedro was poor in the first half. Second half, he was much better. Do you know what I'm saying? Andre Santos came in. I don't think it was necessarily bad. I think it was just steady Eddie. Do you know what I'm saying? Same with Endo Fernandez. He didn't really change a lot. Chalaba second half done way better when it comes to defending. Fofana had some really dumb moments. The goalkeeper was good. Cucurella, do you know what I'm saying? A couple of times he's been ignored by Garnacho when he made the on the lap. Palm was getting ignored doing the overlaps. The support Garnacho, he kept cutting in and just passing it to someone who's under pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. I think Reece James just went levels. Good block in the second half. And I think, yeah, man, he showed levels. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially when he moved right back and we brought on Edzo Fernandez and Santos played up front. Like, we've done better. I think Neto had good moments as well. He was the outlet going in the second half when he had like the counter attacks and that. He helped us go and moving the ball just forward by him just going across the pitch and just taking the ball, moving it. But listen, I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, our next game is what? Aston Villa? Do you know what I'm saying? Our next game, what is it? Aston Villa on the 27th. So we got a week. Aston Villa at 5:30. We need to fix up. That's what I'm saying. We need to fix up. We're fourth now with 29 points. Sunderland got 27 points. Palace got 26. All of these guys can go either level on points or above us. Do you know what I'm saying? We're 4 points behind Villa and they ain't played. Do you know what I'm saying? So if they beat whatever, we'll be behind them again. City, I think, are currently drawing, so they've top of the league right now. But like I said, man, United are below us. If Liverpool win, they can match us on points, level on points, probably go ahead of us if on goal difference or something like that. Probably, you never know. So we need to improve. We definitely this can't keep going on. I said about the passing. I said about the way we build up, the intensity and build up and all that stuff. We need to fix that. It's the way we're playing. We can't do the thing where every team we play against, we have to attract them forward and then hit them on the counter long balls. That can't be the way we play. Do you know what I'm saying? That can't be the way we play. Maybe you think that we can get away with it, but that doesn't work for us. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't work for us. But look, I'm ending the match reaction here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys in the next one, man. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace.